What's up, y'all? It's a late day today. It's about 11 p.m. here. Had to make this talk for y'all because, if anything, the reason I'm making this talk is because of what happened today. So, a lot of things happened today that are pointing to exactly the title of this video. You hear people say buzz phrases like consistency is king, consistency is key. But you gotta realize that that's a cliche and a saying that everybody says for a reason. There is a reason why everybody tells you that it's key. I'll give you a few examples. The first one, the fact that I'm in this car even though that I should be in bed right now because I'm still gonna wake up early. I'm still gonna get shit done tomorrow. But I promised myself that I would make these videos for y'all. I promised myself that I would not fall off on this and slack off. And I promised I would share these messages. But then another one, I am onboarding one of my new clients. And I spoke with him today. And we were talking about how if you can't be on a regiment, your routine, whether that be for working out, nutrition, anything like that, if it's not set up in a sustainable way to the point where consistency is bred and you stick to it over and over and over and over again, then there will be no progress. You'll just burn out. He was telling me how, he, just like me, had done sprints of chicken and rice, gotten leaner, which I didn't, but he was able to get leaner. But then the second he stopped that, it all came back. All the weight came back because it wasn't sustainable. And sustainability and consistency go hand in hand. And the message that I just want to put out there is that if you are experiencing any degree of setbacks, if you, for me, not being consistent with, tasks that I have to do in my work, in my business, if I were to not be consistent, if I were to not set up the systems in place where I have no choice but to do my duty and use the time that God has given me for others rather than just for myself, then I'm just missing the point of life. And the same thing goes for working out, your diet, everything. If you're suffering from not having the physique that you want, not being in good physical shape and taking care of your body because you haven't been consistent, you haven't built the systems of your workout and your diet to the point where you can be comfortably consistent for months and then reach the point where cookies don't even look like food anymore and all you want to do is eat carnivore and train properly. If you are suffering from whatever issues you're trying to overcome and you have not become consistent, you're wasting that suffering, just like how you're wasting your time. As I keep telling you guys, suffering is a gift. It is given to you so that when you overcome it, you are able to use it for the benefit of your loved ones and everyone around you. And that doesn't happen without consistency. But then consistency doesn't happen without sustainability. Okay? So that's the brief message that I want to share today. If you find yourself not being consistent, it is because you have not set up sustainable systems. And I spent years spinning my wheels because I wasn't doing this sustainably. So again, I'm sure y'all have watched it if you've been with my channel for a long time, but I'm going to put the link in my bio. I'm going to put the link in this description of the video that I break down for 45 minutes exactly how I train and diet. And you will see in there that the encompassing principle of all this is that by returning to what our body and our biology naturally desire from a physical standpoint, that is the way to create this sustainability that the body wants, and it's not unnatural. You're not pushing yourself to eat stuff that your body doesn't actually want, these modern foods. You're being sustainable with your diet and your training. And as a result, that bleeds into consistency. And that consistency is what breeds results. And if you don't have the results yet, it's because you're not implementing the sustainable systems and staying consistent. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Watch the whole video that I have linked down below. Sit through the whole thing if you haven't. It's 45 minutes. Do not think to yourself that you are a slave to dopamine scrolling and that you just scroll away. Just watch the whole thing. Put it on double speed if you're that impatient. Because this will be, for a lot of you, the first step towards being consistent with what you promise yourself, and as a result, sustainably reaching your goals because you are consistent with the goal that you feel at your highest of highs. If you're consistent, that goal stays alive at your lowest of lows. So have a great week, y'all. I'm going to keep making videos like this, keep sharing this message. I want y'all to be consistent, because if you're not, you just stall, and there is no such thing as maintenance. There is only progression and regression. I don't want y'all regressing. I want y'all to make progress, make these gains, fix your health, and get after it. I'll see y'all.